In today's video, I'm gonna read the most interesting complaints that wives and relatives of Russian soldiers posted in social media groups recently. You can listen to it like podcast. Okay, now let's start with the question that Svetlana posted a few days ago. Hello, my son is in military service and they have started pressuring him to sign a contract. If he doesn't sign, they will send him to the front lines. Has anyone experienced something like this? What should we do in this situation? Here is what Russian soldier Oleg replied to this. Just a week ago, the pressure to sign contracts in our battalion also intensified greatly. The argument is that those who sign the contract will remain in the unit, while those who don't will be sent to Unit Z or Storm Unit. Despite the threats and the announcement of lists of those who will be sent as soon as tomorrow, nobody has been sent yet to the front line. Some have indeed signed contracts, but the majority is refusing. Nevertheless, we are confident that by enduring this pressure, we will be returned in full. And here's the reply of anonymous user. If he signs, then he'll stay there until the end. And this could last even for 10 years. The same thing happened in Afghanistan, where the campaign lasted for many years. Of course, contract soldiers aren't in safer position than mobilized ones. Here is Lydia's proof. My brother signed a contract and was sent to the front lines. And now, my brother is no more. He's gone. If you don't want to lose someone, don't let them sign. If he's so eager to fight and defend the country, it's his right. Russians use many tricks and strategies to not go to the front. Here is the advice that same soldier Oleg gave to someone about how to delay sending to the front line. Again, if for example he served as signalman or driver, then it might be possible to delay the frontline assignment by claiming a lack of training. The probability is quite slim, of course, as mobilized soldiers are often treated as expendable. A favorite phrase among officers is, "Oh, to hell those mobilized soldiers, they'll send in new ones anyway." But I do know that some have managed to buy time through retraining. It seems they force mobilized soldiers to sign contracts for a reason. It's because they need a certain amount of contract soldiers so they can let go all those who were mobilized in September of 2022. And they already started to demobilize soldiers that were mobilized back then, according to Christina's personal account. My husband was mobilized, but I want to say one thing. 70 people were taken out, they surrendered their weapons and went home. I'm saying this for a reason. My husband is in Ukraine, he's been given veteran status, they provided him with the necessary paperwork and he submitted his documents in St. Petersburg, along with a group of 100 guys. They were taken out from Belgorod and contract soldiers were put in their place. Today, my husband filled out documents and took photos. The point I'm making is that they've been discharged and replaced with others. The process of discharge has begun. They started to gather forces of contract soldiers. They asked why, and they were told that on September 13th they'll be sent to their unit and then home, but not permanently, more like for 3-6 months. However, if things remain quiet, they might stay at home, but they'll be in reserve. Also, my husband is in the rapid response group. Again, why I'm mentioning this? Everything depends on the commanders and the origin of their unit. Everyone is waiting for this to end. Everyone has different commanders, different places, circumstances, different positions, and different cities. Don't overthink this. But it seems for my husband, things are changing, yet we're all waiting. They come. Now let's read how Russian soldiers get punished for drinking alcohol, for disobedience, and other stuff. Good day. I kindly ask for understanding and not to throw stones. My husband called and said that he's been placed in a pit. I understand that he's at fault and I'm not trying to justify it. But after 10 months without vacation, they've informed him
that they won't let him go now. How long will he be in that pit? What consequences might he face after this situation?
Someone asked in the comments to this post what the pit is, and here's the replies that person got.
It's zindan, so to speak. They send mostly those who like to drink there. If they don't understand, they send there a few times, and then to assault units. They're sent to defend attacks on hypothetical Klishivka or Stormit. Pit, it's either a pit in the literal sense or a basement. They sit there like in a detention center. They sleep at night. In the morning and evening they dig trenches. In short, it's like a punishment. Usually lasts for 14 days. Consequences? Your husband, brother, father, boyfriend probably won't drink for about a month after being in the pit.
But according to other accounts that I found, some soldiers spent more than 1 month in a pit, and during that time they don't get paid. Another common issue that was discussed by wives of Russian soldiers recently is that because of the problems with supplies and provision, they have to send packages to their husbands. But on the way there, those packages get stolen. Here's what Daria recently posted about it.
Good time of day. The situation is bizarre. I sent 18 kilos package to my husband containing many valuable items. So my husband calls me and says, "Don't worry too much, but the package was opened and many things were stolen." To say that I was shocked is an understatement. They didn't touch the uniform, sneakers, soap and the letter, but they almost completely dismantled 2 packages. I had sent many identical items. For example, wet wipes. I sent 5 packs. According to him, only 1 pack was left. Wet wipes. Unbelievable. In the end, the battalion's headquarters commander is going with my husband to the unit. This isn't an isolated incident, and if they don't find the culprits, they will compensate for the damage, which is estimated at 30,000 rubles.
Another wife, Olga, has a similar complaint.
What a mess. We've sent parcels with other wives about 10 times. Well, each contained something different. One had tea and coffee, another had canned goods, instant soups, and so on, all in boxes of 10 kilos each. I also added a warm sweater for my husband, 3 blocks of chocolate and a pack of cigarettes. We sent it in December. In the end, only 1 package arrived at the end of April. The sweater, 1 block of cigarettes, and some small stuff. Also mine and daughter's letters. Well, at least the warm sweater made it. I would have felt bad if it didn't. Since then, my husband said, "I'll buy everything myself if possible. Don't dare to send anything else." As for the other parcels with sausages, teas, etc., they never arrived.
Well, that's crazy. They get trapped on every step of their way to the graveyard. Okay, that's the most interesting stuff that was published by relatives of Russian soldiers in the last week. Hopefully you found it insightful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and goodbye to you all.